activities, we are doing everything at right on time. So this is all about like it starts from everything. Agar if I talk about how you need to do it is by performing all the activities at time. If you are getting up at whatever time you select, like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, whatever timing you are selecting to get up, that will help you out in completing your day. Like in morning, you are getting up, then you are performing the activities, then you are moving ahead with the other activities on a daily basis. Then you will move on to the office. If you'll reach office at correct time, so you will start your proceedings on a daily basis. Then you will give time to the all necessary things. So by this, if you are adjusting time for everything, you will definitely meet up your targets. You will meet up your goals, your achievements. Like everybody should at least have their goals on a daily basis, because that will help you to grow in a more way. So because that will tell you, because the ultimate competition of a man is between each other. Like if you are competing from yourself, what you were yesterday, what you are today, so that is the best way of judging people. If you have earned something, if you have learned something today, that is the best thing that you could do. So that is how you need to set your priorities and parameters where you can judge yourself. The others will definitely judge. Unless and until you are not making efforts to grow into market, or you are not making efforts to grow into a industry or a particular place where you are working, or in an organization where you are working, definitely you won't be able to succeed in life. Because for everyone, it is very necessary for everyone to have a time management. So I will be telling you some techniques on which we can do time management. Like the first technique of time management needs to be a timetable set. Or everybody has calendar on their cell phones. Google Calendar is also available. So if you're having any particular task that you need to prioritize, like if you're going and reaching office by 10 a.m. or 9 a.m., and you have something prioritized that you want to discuss to that person, so you can put it on Google. And if you're putting it on Google Calendar, so you can definitely mark that particular thing. And on that time, you can talk to those people and you can have that priority completed. So this will help you out in attaining those modern day objectives. That is of making the efforts. You are showing it to the customer also. You are showing it to the people to whom you have already made a commitment that I will be giving you a call at this particular time. So by these are some examples by which you can make people happy about that you are quite confident, or you are the man of your words, that you have made a promise and you are completing that particular talk time. So because modern day is all about, like everybody is having a very short same time. Everybody is working for 7 hours, because there are 8 hour shifts in market, and everybody is working from 9 to 5 or whatever timing it may be. So everybody is working for the 8 hour shift, but there is just because of 30 minutes of timing release. So they will be having a 7 hours working time. So in that 7 hour working time, what chances, what challenges you are facing, and those challenges will be making you confident enough. Why? Because it is all about if a man is running away from the challenges, he is not going to complete the activities, or he is not going to succeed in life. It's all about life is all about facing the challenges, meeting up to those demands and requirements which are there. This is the exact way how you can perform your activities, and you can by facing the challenges, or by completing the challenges, by completing the levels of challenges, you will grow into uh, people's mind, you will grow into organizations mind. So this is what we can do. Apart from this, there are certain more activities that I will like to showcase on, that with which we can understand how modern day life is all about, or how time management is done on a daily basis. Because if you are working for a lot of time, like if you're completing your tasks on given time, you have been given a time of 10 minutes or 15 minutes or 20, 30 minutes. If you're completing your task in a particular time period, that helps you for the other time also. For that time, you have completed your one task at a particular given time slot of 10 minutes. So you will be having full day access will be with you. So you can plan more activities on that particular day, because this is how you can activate your zone by giving this particular time 7 hours time to the other people for other activities. So this will help you grow. So the other things that you can do is higher level of productivity, because you will be completing your times assignments on given time. So that gives you a productivity. That gives you a productivity for you also and for your organization, because you are working timelessly. Because you might have heard Steve Jobs saying that there are 200 people working for me for 24 hours. So this is how businessman people think. We are not businessmen, we are working for somebody else. So on that same time we have to get the time for ourselves also, for our benefit. What benefit we are getting from the organization, those benefits can be in the form of learnings, and those learnings will definitely help us growing into market. That time that we are investing in an organization gives us different challenges, different learnings. So those learnings will help us grow into our candidature, because that pushes us to our limits. We keep performing our better to the limits that we have. And apart from that, it helps you in making life easier. There will be less distraction, because you won't find uh, time for using cell phones, social media, and all that. That has become a very necessary point of time these days. So that helps you to have a particular focus on this particular activity. Say, for an example, if you have decided or given any time to a particular person who is a customer of yours, who is a very good customer of yours, and you have promised him that you will go at this time and you will show a lot of products to him. So that will add benefit to your like your profile, because you have already been there, you have invested your time, you have given that all the demonstration that you wanted to give to that person. So by this you are getting a faith of a person. And this is into a modern day's life, this is what makes you a perfect man. Because if you are a man of words, if you are a person who is willing to perform the activities in a deadline, that makes you a stronger person. Because all the persons who are involved into marketing activities, why? Because that is a particular sort of a time. See, what happens into marketing industry, that is a seasonable time. If you're working for a particular season, if you're working for a particular commodity, that gives you a season in which you will have to perform those activities. So if you are planning to complete an activity in a given duration, that gives you an edge over your competitors also. That helps you in increased energy, because you have already, like, what happens is when you perform the activity in a given time, that gives you a boost of confidence also. So you start performing react proactively. How proactively? Because you have been praised by the organization that you have completed this particular case or a time, like you have completed this event on a particular given time. So this helps you out in coming into the eyes of the management. So by this way, you can attain the majority of a management. Moving ahead, I would like to show some other points on which we can, because ultimately it is all about making the efforts on completing the task on time. So say for an example, if a child is there, and if that child is like looking to go learn mathematics, and that child is being given a time also, he's working from, like, if I talk about his daily activities, so he has been given time to go to schools also. So on that day, he will be learning some new activities also. Apart from that, once he is coming back from the schools, he will have to complete his assignments also, because there are n number of assignments given in the schools. So by this way, you can do the time management. You can learn new things. And by learning new things, you can get good amount of activities. Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Okay, thank you so much, sir.